super nice actually. I've tried to learn some stuff on my own before this, and it was a good experience. I learned a lot, but at the same time, there was some things that you just don't get from the internet and some other people, because we had someone come in and teach us the same things, but it wasn't as in-depth as what we learned here, and it didn't stick with me as well as the structure that they provided here. So that was really nice for me. Dr. Eggett has me practice on some cases before I come here, so I could get ready and just be prepared to learn even more. And it just didn't come out well when I first did it, because I didn't go through the whole process of, after I milled it, like doing the shaving, detailing and whatnot. And that really helped me understand how the full arch should look and be able to construct it in a way that looks appealing. It was really helpful. They mentioned they're going to provide a little flash drive with the PowerPoint too, in case I ever forget. But going through and just having the instructor walk around and just stay with you to help you with all those small steps really helps cement the things in my head that I need to do. And I feel like I have a grasp of what I need to accomplish, not just, okay, go from point A to point B, but I understand the project and how to get there now. So that's really nice. It helped a lot, especially because in our lab, we had a problem with data management, just where our files were and whatnot. And it was all kind of a mess. And just to be able to see exactly what you guys do in your workflows and be able to go into the lab and everything, not only were we able to get ideas for other materials and machines that we wanted to incorporate in our lab, but just for those files and whatnot, we saw how you use them, how you organize them, and we were able to make a plan to incorporate that in our work. That was really fun. That was probably my favorite aspect. He just dragged me from doing it because I'm the last one they're painting, because I made a lot of crowns and bridges before, and I didn't get that much into staining, and we definitely didn't use Neo. And I never was satisfied with how the teeth looked. And being able to go through with so many experienced lab techs and to have them there with me, helping me on each of the teeth and telling me about exactly what I need to be doing, really helped me create a product that I enjoyed. Like, I looked at the arch and I thought, that looks good, you know? I'm just starting, but it looks so much better than everything that I've done before. So yeah, it was very nice. One thing that was helpful was the person who came and helped me, he contoured like half of the arch that we were working on, the practice arch, just in his style, and I was able to kind of copy that and learn to mimic his movements and whatnot, and just get a grasp on what he's looking for, because he told me the whole time like what he's looking at and what he's trying to fix. And so I was able to think, okay, now I need to dig this groove here and whatnot. In the final stages, it was useful to talk about the different pucks and materials and firing processes, because we are experimenting with new pucks right now in our office. And we learned about just what affects what in a way of, oh, you need to keep the opening time a little bit longer for this reason, and being able to understand how to get a quality product instead of just having to do guesswork and internet research on our own in our lab when we were trying to do it before. So it was nice. Pre-staining and green stage, the big thing I learned was just don't mess up, you know? Because it's not as important as the meal stage, but it does set a nice groundwork for everything else. So just being able to understand what it does and how it combines with the meal was nice, but the meal stage is infinitely more helpful in my eyes, as you're really able to customize everything, and that's where you add the majority of the color and whatnot. Yeah, I actually went into this a little bit more in depth with one of the designers or lab techs, and he explained to me about how the light reflects off of the teeth and how that all plays into just having a natural looking tooth, because if they have a marshmallow of a tooth, you're gonna notice and the light's gonna reflect off it weird. If it's caved in, you're gonna think, oh, their tooth is dented, you know? So he showed me how to draw those line angles and how to exactly shave those teeth down to make those look natural, and that was super helpful. Yeah, that was awesome. The fam team was super nice, super helpful, and just everyone, they weren't just there to teach you, they're also there to just be your friend, and it helped me learn a lot more too, because it just felt kind of like a family, you know? It's very helpful, and it saved us a lot of time because, as we said before, we did a lot of research and stuff on our own, but we didn't learn nearly as much as what we learned here, being with so many other people, and all of their experiences we were able to take and use and learn from, and it saved us a whole lot of time, and we're confident now that when we go back to our lab, we'll be able to produce products that actually we're confident that the people will like, you know, and that's really important to us. Yeah, it was fun. It was really fun to talk to everyone and just have dinner together and whatnot. It was just a nice experience in general.